Hi there, welcome or welcome back. It's Enchanted. So, in today's video, we are going to be picking cards to see what goes on through their mind when they see you. This is going to be a really exciting reading. I feel like a lot of people really like this topic. So yeah, thought I would give, more of an update, like energy update of what is going on with your person. So when I say what happens, or what goes through their mind when they see you. I mean, when they see you in real life, social media, in a dream, when they think about you, when they get reminded of you in some way, shape, or form, a lot of different ways you can pop up into their mind, or, they can see you. It could be in like remote viewing kind of way, or like in real life, if you're in the same town or things like that. So, yeah, here we have four piles in front of you. We have pile 1 with the red quartz, pile 2 with the rose quartz, pile 3 with the clear quartz, and pile 4 with the amethyst. So, yeah, like I always say, go ahead and take a second to really meditate upon the piles and pick a pile that you are the most drawn to. You can pick based on the crystals, angel numbers, and the timestamps, really anything. It is completely up to you. So take a second to meditate upon that, and we will see you in your respective pile. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So, you all picked the red quartz, which I also like to call the root chakra stone. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what goes on through your person's mind when they see you. And when I say when they see you, it could be either in real life, on social media, maybe when they see a dream about you, or hear about you, or get reminded of you, see a sign about you, just like what goes through their mind after that. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick some cards. I'm using the Everyday Witch Tarot deck. It's the mini one. It's super cute. It's like even cheaper. I just got it off of Amazon if you're interested. But yeah, I already went ahead and did like a mini meditation and pre-shuffled the deck. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick cards from the top and see what is going on. So yeah. Ooh, we got the Ace of Pentacles. What a great start. Okay, literally. Okay, that's exactly what the Ace represents. A new beginning, a fresh start. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick all the cards. As I pick the cards, I'm just going to do like a mini description of what they are, or we'll see. There's also a couple of other things I like talking about in the intro. Yeah, we also got the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so as I pick the cards, like I said, I do want to let you know that this is just a general reading. I usually say this in the end, but like sometimes people don't stick through to the end. This is just a general reading, so don't worry too much if something doesn't resonate. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. And what else was I going to say? I offer, again, this is a general reading for the collective. So if you want a in-depth reading to get your personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for that. So yeah, let us pick the rest of the cards. Yeah, so we got the Page of Cups and we got the Ace of Wands. You guys, we got two aces. That is amazing, okay? I'm seeing like a lot about renewed energy, new beginnings. So this is really cool. Yeah, this is very interesting. We got death at the end. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, let's talk about this. I know there's a lot of different interpretations. I feel like this is like mostly really, really positive. So okay, let's start off with the Ace of Pentacles. So with the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, like I mentioned, this has to do with new beginnings, a fresh start. This has to do with you know, a stable start, okay? This has to do with offering something more, offering something long term and committed, and something that will withstand the test of time. Okay, so this is really great. Like, we got the Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. So I feel like Wands has more to do with like passion, romance, intimacy, things like that. And this has to do with like, actually materializing your love. Okay, maybe even like a declaration of love. Like, look at the way that she's like holding. Oh my gosh, that's such a beautiful color. Wow. Yeah, I have this like projector, which is why like the lighting's different. And oh my gosh, I can't get over this. This is so cool. Yeah, but look at the way that the figure in this card is holding the coin. It's almost like, she's offering something, okay? I definitely do feel like there's something that your person wants to like tell you, something that every time they see you, every time they see at your face on social media or in real life or even in a dream, okay? Yeah, I feel like some of you guys definitely have the ability to show up in people's dreams, but every time they do see you, they think about talking to you. I feel like for those of you, yeah, that picked pile 1 in the current energy right now, I really feel like this person and you are if you have been in separation for a while, you are getting closer to contact. Okay, you are getting closer to union. I feel like the idea of this person hitting you up has kind of been growing more and more in their head every time they see you. Maybe it could be something that you're posting. Maybe you guys are posting a lot of glam fire selfies or whatever, but I mean that doesn't have to be the case. I just feel like they've been thinking of you a lot more. This is a timeless reading, but I am filming this during the Venus, oh sorry, we are in a retrograde right now, Mercury retrograde, and but we also have Venus in Cancer. Okay, Venus is literally the planet of love, relationships and things like that, and Cancer is a really emotional sign, so I feel like a lot of emotions are coming up at this time. Your person definitely is thinking a lot about this connection, yeah, more in an emotional manner. They're thinking with their like I'm seeing with I feel like both their heart and mind, but they've definitely been thinking with their heart a lot more. You know, Venus and Cancer, that's like literally as emotional as you can get. You know, Cancers, I always say like they kind of have a habit of, you know, staying in the past, living in the past, being nostalgic for the past, even like um you know, these signs kind of find it hard to get over their exes, past lovers and things like that. So especially Venus being in Cancer, maybe someone even has Venus in Cancer, but that just basically means that they are thinking of you quite a lot, and they're thinking back to how you made them feel, especially, which is so cute, so endearing. Okay, yeah. We also have the Two of Pentacles, so I do feel like you know, this is kind of just more of a background on them, but they are going through kind of a lot right now, as in they're having a hard time managing things, balancing things, prioritizing things. This is like, you know, kind of like the juggling card, okay? They're juggling a lot of responsibilities in their life at the moment. This could have to do like finances and things like that, but I still feel like whatever they're going through, they still like think about you. They still like, you know, are reminded of you quite a lot, maybe even at work or something like that. Yeah, like they just casually, or they just be doing work or whatever, and like you just pop up into their mind. Like maybe they see funny, like for whatever reason I channeled Excel spreadsheets and seeing an angel number, like, you know, it could be anything really, but I just feel like, you know, if they do watch your stories and things like that, they could literally be at work and then they'll see your story pop up and they watch it, and like they just kind of like, it's hard for them to get back to work. Like that's also what I'm seeing, you know. This has to do with like hard time juggling things. Maybe they just get so enamored by you every time they see you, so mesmerized, and like yeah, I know that could be kind of like a, you know, not a stretch, but like, you know, it's just I would not like pass it by you. I feel like again there's a lot of love, and even with all the planetary transits, I would not pass that as, you know, to be like an exaggeration at all. But like what I'm seeing is that, like, you know, once they think of you, like I just feel like you're on their mind quite a lot. You know, I even feel like, you know how sometimes when you just think about someone so much, they like consume so much of your time and energy, like you don't even feel like doing, like, you know, you have all these other responsibilities, but you kind of just want to think and, you know, really be in your feels. Like that's exactly what's happening with this person. Okay, like I don't know what is going on. Maybe you guys have been manifesting. I just feel like they've been feeling your energy so much more. Yeah. You know, this Page of Cups, like 100% represents that. This Page of Cups is all about like in my feels, you know, feeling all the feels and things like that. And with this Page of Cups, okay, this has to do with the message, because pages are known to be the messengers of the deck. So I do feel like every time they see you, every time they think of you, like they kind of just want to tell you what is going on with them. They just want to reach out to you. I really do feel like for a lot of you guys, they could reach out to you. Okay, there's a really good chance, because I'm literally seeing two aces and the Page of Cups. Aces have to do with beginnings, like I mentioned. Page has to do with, you know, it's a messenger card, and I just feel like this person really wants to talk about their feelings, but like there's something that holds them back. So I feel like maybe they'll kind of just like hit you up under the pretense of something else, like, oh, maybe even work. Like maybe they'll ask you about your work or something like that, or maybe they even could be a coworker. For some of you guys, that won't resonate with a lot of you, but maybe they'll just ask you about like how's work going, or like how are you doing, or, you know, something even materialistic, because I am seeing like a lot of pentacles. So, you know, kind of like maybe just something super random, like, you know, if you post something on your story, they'll like react to it, or like, oh, what is that place? Oh, that looks really cool, or something like that, you know. But then like they'll slowly warm up, and like I just feel like if they do reach out, which there is a good chance of doing that, you'd be able to tell that they still have feelings for you, the way they're talking, the way they're even doing things. I'm even seeing a little bit of like game playing, like not in like a malicious way, but kind of just to gauge where your energy's at. So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, they think about reaching out to you every time they see you on social media, or they, you know, dream about you or whatever. Like, you know, they kind of have no idea where you're at, where your head's at. Like even with this sort of like confused energy here with the Two of Pentacles, I am getting that. So I feel like they're gonna hit you up under like some sort of like false pretenses, like like, oh, what is, like something like super random, okay? And they're gonna see how you respond. They're gonna see what emojis you use, if you use any, or like how your tone is. Like, are you chill with them? Have you forgiven them? Are you over it? Or like, whatever. Like, I'm not saying all of you watching this have gone through something. I even feel like for a lot of you guys, you could have broken off amicably or something like that, but like you just maybe haven't talked in a while, or yeah, maybe for some of you guys you did leave off on like, kind of a fight or something like that, and like they're gonna try to see where your energy's at, okay? So yeah, they'll see how you respond to them, or like that's something that they've been thinking about doing, okay? Like every time they see you, they think about like, oh, what would I say to this person if I could? I even feel like they sort of draft up messages in their head, like, oh, like how do I respond to this? Like what emoji should I use or something? Why am I saying? I'm saying a lot about emojis for whatever reason, but yeah, I just feel like that's the general energy of what's going on. We also got the Ace of Wands, which, as I mentioned in the beginning, this has to do with like a passionate new beginning. This has to do with starting fresh, because they still have that spark for you. They still carry that flame for you. I even feel like no one else does it for them. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you were also like one of the best people that they dated. I feel like maybe even people around them, they didn't really give them as much attention or something like that, but like you were a really good partner. This was a really good thing, when you were together, when you were in either more contact, or yeah, in contact in general. But yeah, they still have that flame for you. I do feel like they find you really attractive. So I feel like whenever they see you, like you're really hot, okay? You are really handsome, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous, whatever you resonate with, okay? You're all the words here. They really think of, like, they're really mesmerized by your beauty. Like, I do feel like they get reminded of like the passionate, intimate times, okay? Something that goes on through this person's mind is just how attractive you are. Like, I just feel like a lot of people look, I don't know, I keep referencing social media, but if you do post stories, like a lot of people are really keen to see what you post. A lot of people love looking forward to what you post. Like I feel like you have a lot of great things to say, and like this person really thinks that you're a very like meaningful, deep person, even like with all this pentacles going on, and they just love what you have to say, your insights on the world, even if it's as simple as like a picture. I just feel like you're artistic or creative in some way, or you just have a lot of depth to you, which they really like. That's actually what I'm seeing more with this death. It's funny because if you were to replace the A in depth with P, oh my gosh, A in depth with P, that would spell out depth. And I just feel like, this connection was really intense and passionate. That's actually what I'm seeing more with this death, okay? But I do feel like with this death card, I feel like they're kind of anxious. I'm not gonna lie, pile one. They feel like maybe this is over for good, but they're still gonna try anyways, because I do see more like contact cards than more not. So I just feel like they're kind of anxious about the fact that, this might be over, like, oh, would they even respond? What's the point? Like, they've probably moved on by now or something like that, okay? They just feel like there's some sort of death. But like, see, the thing that follows death is like renewal, rebirth, like I'm getting a lot of Pluto energy. Like, Pluto's all about transformation. So I feel like there's even a transformation going on. I just feel like this person, again, has been feeling your energy a lot. Maybe it's the retrograde, maybe it's the Venus transit, maybe it's just your energy in general, maybe you've been manifesting, but I just feel like this was a really deep, intense connection. Like, even if you don't feel like it was, even if you felt like it was short-lived or something like that, this person really felt for you, okay? Maybe even a lot more than they told you. But I feel like I'm really seeing this death as more of a positive thing, even though it came at like the end of the tarot section of the reading, because this just has to do with like what, like, again, renewal, okay? So like getting rid of anything that doesn't serve you, getting rid of anything that doesn't serve this connection. But also, like, yeah, there is a sense of anxiety, like I mentioned. Like, this person is kind of questioning, like, is this over? Like, should we keep doing this? Like, should I hit them up? But I feel like for the most part, for a lot of you guys, they really do think about hitting you up, and there's a really good chance they even will, okay? And again, whenever they see you, they're just like, gosh dang, this person is super hot, super attractive. I even, yeah, feel like, this person feels like you're really practical, there's like everything in this connection. There's like passion, of course, a flame and things like that. Like, they still carry a flame for you, but they're also really passionate about you. They're also that is what I said. I meant like they either you're really practical, or they think that like you are someone that they can really grow with. You are someone that they can really build with, okay? Like, this connection is everything. I even feel like maybe if they've been around other people, or maybe their exes or something, they were kind of immature. They kind of just were not really as great as you. I feel like you're someone who they really look up to. You're someone that they really just like admire and respect quite a lot as well. Like, there's just this mutual respect, mutual admiration, yeah, I just, they are feeling your energy a lot more. So, and that's been causing them to think a lot more as well. It's like you just kind of stay on their mind every time they see you, which is really cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Romance Angels deck just to see what else is going on. I also did go ahead and pre-shuffle this. I'm just gonna pick cards from the beginning. We got finances and career. That is so crazy. I was literally talking a lot about finances, like, or career earlier on, like something to do with work. I do feel like this person is kind of busy at work. Like, I know, this reading is all about like what goes through their mind when they see you, but like, that whole thing about them being at work. I just feel like work is kind of a factor right now. So if they haven't reached out or something, I do feel like they're trying to get their finances in order. But like, I just feel like maybe whenever they're at work, they think about you, or like whenever they're just, even if they've retracted to focus on themselves, like, I don't feel like they've even gone a day without thinking about you. Okay, like, you're just on their mind so much. And like, I'm even seeing like they want to make this work. But yeah, with finances and career, that is something that, like, they are pretty focused on. Because, yeah, sorry, I sort of digressed a little bit. Like, I know this reading is about what goes through their mind when they see you, but I'm also just giving messages on them, kind of just channeling their energy. Yeah. Ooh, we also got, this could be the one. Oh my gosh, yeah, this totally makes sense with the Ace of Pentacles, with the new beginning. Page of Cups, and like, death even kind of has to do with permanence. Like, so there's a sense of permanence in this connection. I do feel like they really do think that you could be the one. Okay, I feel like they've kind of maybe even dated around, played the field, but like, you're the only one that they felt like really had depth, that you're the only one that like really had some sort of personality, and like an emotional connection with. Okay, so that's really cool. Like, they just feel like you are very, um like, this connection has everything. Like, you are everything. Like, you're very well rounded, and you've provided everything, like, that you have everything that this person is seeking for. Like, I'm really seeing something to do with like dream girl, dream guy. Um Seriously, like, they think really highly of you, and I'm just seeing a lot to do with dreams in general. I do feel like they could be dreaming about you a lot more, but there's just something about you, something about this connection that they cannot get off their mind, Paul One, which is really great. This person really, really thinks about you so much. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Island Time Wellness deck. There we go. Yeah, it looks like this. Island Time Wellness. I'm just gonna go ahead and shuffle it a little bit before I go ahead and show you what's going on. Ooh, okay, we got some cards out. Yeah, we got Heart with the Key, welcoming love, meeting the one. Okay, this is literally the second, the one, like, phrase here. Okay, like, we got, this could be the one. Yeah, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Yeah, I do feel like your person thinks you're really compatible. I feel like every time they see you or think of you or whatever, they think about all the good times that you had together. They think about like how you really opened up their heart. Like, I just feel like before you, they kind of maybe did date around or whatever, but like, they just weren't really like, I feel like the heart chakra was closed. They didn't really like anyone before you. Like, you're the only one that they've liked in a long time, and that they still have a thing for. Okay, like, you are one in like 1,000, one in a million. Like, if they've dated like after you, even like no one else is cutting it for them. So I'm seeing that. But like, welcoming love, I just feel like, yeah, you really opened up their heart chakra. You really made them feel something that they haven't in a long time, and that's something that they really think about whenever they see you. They're just like, gosh dang, this person really made me feel so much. We were so good together. I really do feel like you were compatible in a lot of different ways. Yeah. That's super cute. Let me just quickly go over the signs. Don't worry too much about the signs. I always say it has more to do with the message than the signs. But I am seeing Scorpio with the Ace of Wands. I'm seeing like a lot of fire sign, like Aries, um, especially, yeah, but Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Page of Cups. I feel like that could be Scorpio, Pisces, Two of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, yeah, Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo again. Yeah, so I know that's a lot of signs. That's literally half the zodiac. But, if it applies, it applies. You or them could be these signs, or have that in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or seventh house, which is the house of love and relationships. Okay, I'm super excited about this card. This card literally came under the Heart with the Key when I shuffled this. But like, camera, reminiscing keepsake, perception, learning from the past, make memories. This is exactly what I have been talking about this reading, pile one. Like, this totally corresponds, correlates with everything, clarifies everything. Dang, we got all the threes. Correspond, clarifies, correlates. Okay, yeah, but I do feel like they look at your pictures. I'm not gonna lie, like I feel like they look at your pictures either on social media, or maybe if you exchange like text messages or something, or like you know, you gave them like pictures, some pictures, you know, things like that. And like they just think about all the good memories you made. Again, like I feel like you stay in their mind for quite a lot. They reminisce a lot about you. Okay, yeah, like they think about you quite a lot. I even feel like every time they look at a picture of you again, like, you know, maybe you show up in their dreams, like, you know how like when you like watch something, like it ends up showing up in your dreams. Yeah, and it's like maybe they're replaying the memories in their head. Like I am definitely seeing that, you know, they're looking back at text messages, no matter how long ago this was. Okay, like even if you have been in separation for quite a while, like I just feel like they're feeling your energy again. Okay, so I even feel like maybe some of you guys could be manifesting them or something like that. If that's the case, it's paying off. Okay, this reading is definitely a sign. But I mean, if not, you know, they have just been feeling you regardless. So yeah. Okay, that is what we got for you, pal one. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that this reading resonated. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Like I always say, if this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. Or you know, I do want to remind you that I offer in-depth video readings. So if you want personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a video reading. So yeah, I will for reveal end the reading right here, pal one. Thank you so much. I love you all. Love and light. Hi there, pile two. Welcome to your reading. So you all picked the rose quartz. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see what goes through this person's mind when they see you. When I say when they see you, this could be in any way, shape, or form, whether that be in real life, in a dream, maybe they see signs about you, see your, you know, see you on social media, stalk your Instagram, things like that. A lot of different ways that they could, you know, quote unquote see you. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Everyday Witch Tarot deck to see what is going on. I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle it a bit behind the camera, do a little bit more. I already did a little bit of a meditation, but yeah, can't get enough shuffling. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick some cards. What is going on? Ooh, we got the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, this is a really great start. This has to do with like you know, a really fulfilling relationship in like every aspect, but like, you know, stability. Okay, yeah, I feel like more than that, yeah, or not more than that, I guess kind of the same, but this has to do with stability, like, you know, like it usually does have to do with finances, but in the context of a relationship, since this is a love reading, this has to do with them wanting more with you, them actually wanting to offer you a lot more, maybe even a lot more than they did. They think of like a happy family with you. Like, I don't know, can you guys see this? Like, okay, I can just bring the card closer, but like, yeah, there's like a family, there's like a mom, dad, and what looks like two sons and a dog, three sons and a dog and two cats. Wow, they want it all. Like, you know, this sort of gives me like Ten of Cups vibes as well. You know, Ten of Cups has to do with like a happy family. Like same with Ten of Pentacles. I just feel like the tens, or at least, you know, for Pentacles and Cups, just have to do with like expansion, like wanting more with you, even entering like a new phase in love with you. So I do feel like whenever this person sees you, like I feel like for a lot of you guys, like off the bat, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, like they see you as wifey material or husband material. They see you as like the father or mother of their children. They see you as someone that they can have something long term with. Okay, like an actual future with. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else is going on. We also got the Seven of Cups. This is really interesting. You know, the first thing that I think about whenever I see Seven of Cups is options. Okay, so I do feel like, you know, this person, and you probably both have options. I feel like they definitely know you have options. I even feel like you're kind of like a bachelor or bachelorette. Like I feel like for a lot of you guys, obviously this won't resonate with, you know, everyone, but you could be at kind of like a marriageable age or age where you could finally be settling down into something more serious or something like that. And I feel like a lot of people are into you. Like a lot of these like single men or single women, you know, are kind of like seeing you as like a really good contender for like a long-term partner. Okay, so I feel like you're a person, like even though that they might have options and people around them, I do feel like they kind of just want you. Like they kind of focus on you a lot, like, you know, but they definitely know that you have options. And I feel like something that I'm really getting is that like they know that like there's a lot of people pursuing you. Okay, like they especially know that, you know, you have so many people that are into you. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and zoom in a little bit more. Okay, oops, sorry about that. Yeah, okay, so we also got the Five of Wands. Okay, so this has to do with like conflict and strife and like kind of like discord, you know, maybe like fights that you had and things like that. Like I'm not gonna lie, like I do feel like, you know, they think that you guys would make really great long-term partners, but there is a part of them that still kind of thinks about like some of the more negative things that went down. maybe even like the fights that they had. I do feel like there's something in their head that they're trying to get out, like, trying to get out of. Yeah, they're trying to get anything that was said out of their head, but like there's something that kind of still remains, that kind of still sticks with them. But I mean, let's go ahead and pick more cards to see like what that is, or what else is going on. Yeah, we got the Three of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. So I just feel like, at the end of the day, like, Three of Pentacles is all about like, it has more to do with like apprenticeship, internships, making connections like at work and things like that. So I do feel like work could definitely have been a factor in this connection, like finances and career and things like that. Yeah, but with this Five of Wands, I just feel like it's not too big of a factor in this connection. Okay, I feel like for the most part, like they're even kind of just worried about you and where you may be. I'm seeing like maybe someone could have even had to move for work, or like maybe like I'm seeing something to do even with like a work like partnership, or like coworker or something like that. Maybe like they know that you flirt with a coworker, they could be a coworker, or yeah, I'm just seeing something to do with your finances or material life. Obviously that won't resonate with everyone, but oh my gosh, okay, why didn't I see this? Five of Wands has more to do with competition. Yeah, oh my gosh, okay, more than like strife and discord, which this card does represent, but I feel like that's more Five of Swords. Okay, Five of Swords is all about like maybe like negative things said, like kind of like scarring words, jarred at each other, like hurtful things said. But like Five of Wands has to do with competition. Okay, like your person definitely feels like they are in competition with the Seven of the fact that this clarifies the Seven of Cups. Okay, again, they know that you have a lot of people that are into you, and they feel like they're in some sort of competition, which kind of stresses them out. So they feel the need to like work more, like maybe even kind of like elevate or upgrade themselves more. Like I definitely feel like this person could literally be like working out or trying to elevate themselves at work, or like maybe they use work as a distraction from the fact that they can't have you, or like you're not together or something like that. Okay, I just feel like this person feels a little bit left out of your life, and like they just have a lot of work to do to maybe get back in your life, either because they have competition, or maybe like they feel like you're moving on or something like that. Okay, and it kind of does stress them out. I'm if that's if I'm being honest. Yeah, okay, I don't know why I got so tongue-tied, but maybe that's what your person's like too. Like maybe they kind of just don't know how to approach you because they get tongue-tied. I just feel like you're kind of like, you're really beautiful, you're really attractive, you're really handsome. Like I feel like every time they see you or think of you, or you appear in their dreams, or see signs of you, like they think about your attractiveness, your beauty, and everything that you had to offer. Like they know that you had to offer a lot. Like even with the Seven of Cups, I also read this as like, different things. Like as you can see, like this has a leaf, this has like a feather, a book, like each bubble sort of represents like different aspects of your connection. Like one could represent all the good times you had, all the good memories you made, all the sort of communication that you had. I feel like they definitely could be looking back at text messages and things like that. Yeah. Okay, let's go and see what else is going on. Oh my gosh, we got the Empress. This totally just clarifies what I said about them thinking you're really beautiful, or really attractive, or really handsome. The Empress is associated with Venus, which is the planet of beauty. So, and it's also the planet of abundance and love. So they think you're abundantly beautiful. I definitely feel like there's an abundance of love. Believe it or not, this person does feel really deeply for you. They do feel really strongly for you. And every time they see you, they're just like, dang, like who is that Instagram baddie? If it's on social media, or if it's in like real life, like oh my god, like they're just so mesmerized by your beauty. I even feel like that's the first thing a lot of people notice about you, like your looks, and just like how attractive you are, and yeah, just your overall vibe and demeanor. Like I feel like for a lot of you guys, you emanate not Athena, but Aphrodite energy in some way. Okay, like, or you're a total like hunk, Greek god or Greek goddess energy. Like seriously, that is what goes on through their mind when they see you. They have the hots for you, but they also think you're really attractive or beautiful or handsome in kind of like a more charming way, like sensual way as well. So yeah, I definitely feel like there's both like passion and yeah, sorry, I got so out of focus. I was literally like closing my eyes as I was saying this. Like I was really getting swept away by the reading, which, oh my gosh, that's exactly what they think about you. Like they're so swept away by you. Like look at the wind in her hair. Like, oh my gosh, like I just feel like there's like movement, like, like yeah, wind in this picture, like yeah, you just sweep them away in a lot of different ways. Like seriously, like the card was literally here. Like I was like closing my eyes and really getting into the reading. But yeah, they are so drawn to you. They are so attracted to you. Oh my gosh, pal, too. I'm really feeling the hots. And this totally makes sense because you guys picked rose quartz. And I feel like the Empress, if you had to like map this card to a crystal, I would say it's rose quartz. You know, rose quartz has to do with like Venusy and beauty, you know, like Venus, like it has to do with like love, self-love and beauty especially. So yeah, that's really great. Oh my gosh, dang, I really felt the energy in this one pile too. Like I feel like maybe you guys could even be the winner pile, but I still have to do the rest of the readings. When I say winner pile, I mean like just a pile where, you know, there's a lot of messages, a lot of like really endearing messages. Endearing. Why do I always say like why I always say enduring? It sounds like that, but you know, there's just a lot of attraction here, and I just really feel like your person feels like you're in some sort of competition. I even feel like, for example, if they see your Instagram story or like they see you in real life, and like there's other men around you, like if you're asking about a guy, or you know, if you're a guy asking about a girl or whoever, like don't worry too much about the gender who you're asking about, but basically, if you are there and if there are other people around you that you could potentially be attracted to, you know, whatever gender or genders you are attracted to, they feel like they're in some sort of competition. Okay, like they feel like even a little bit intimidated. So yeah, that's definitely a message that I'm getting. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Oracle of Shadows and Light deck just to see what else is going on. Ooh, we got Fairy of the Divine Hand, Intoxication, Distorted View, Overindulgence. Oh my gosh, yeah. So I feel like this person's obsessed with you, pal, too. Like, more than you know. Like, look at all these eyes. Like, oh my gosh, this is like creepy. But like, I don't know, like these cards are just so interesting, so unique, so artsy, so like unique, but they have their eyes on you, okay? This could even mean that they're stalking you on like different social media platforms. Like not only are they stalking you on Instagram, but also Facebook, maybe even asking about you, like, you know, everything that I mentioned in the beginning of this video. Like they could be seeing dreams about you. They could literally be hearing about you through friends and family, or you know, like, or other people or something like that. They could be seeing little signs about you. They could be seeing you on social media. They could even be seeing you in real life. Like they're just seeing a lot of you in general. Okay, I just feel like they're overindulging. Like there's just something about the energy right now, you know. I even said this in pile one, but there is like a retrograde going on, and Venus is also in Cancer. So, or yeah, Venus is in Cancer at the moment. Even though this is a timeless reading, you know, it's interesting to see what planetary transits are there. I do feel like that does impact the reading a lot. But, you know, Venus in Cancer, think about it. Cancer is a really emotional sign that usually stays stuck in the past. Venus has to do with love and beauty. So I do feel like they may even hit you up. This could be a time when exes hit you up, especially around, like, you know, any sort of, like, Venus transits in general, especially when a water or earth sign is in it. So, yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got. Okay, we got Carnivorous Flower Fairy. A tempting offer has a high price. Yeah, they're really tempted by you. But I even feel like they might, like, this is a high price, you know. I feel like for a lot of you guys, like, they know that they have a lot to do to either get back in your life or do a lot to impress you. Like, I just feel like, you know, they really put you on a pedestal. I feel like you're pretty, like, you know, even if you weren't like this in the past, you kind of have set boundaries a lot more, and you have really high standards, okay? So, like, you're, like, of a high price, like, you know, you're really high quality and things like that. Like, you know, so they just feel like they have a lot to do to kind of, you know, maybe even prove themselves to you, get back in your life, things like that. So yeah, okay, let's go ahead and see what's going on. I, we have been seeing what's going on in this reading, but I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Romance Oracle deck just to see what other messages we have here. Okay, we have Free Yourself. Yeah, I'm really seeing a lot about overindulgence and things like overindulgence and like obsession and things like that. I just feel like this person has been thinking about you quite a lot, yes, but also there could be something going on in their life, maybe some sort of like, you know, bad habits or even like little intoxication, maybe even like, you know, an alcohol problem or something like that, or yeah, where they kind of have to just like be a healthier version of themselves. I even feel like for a lot of you guys, I don't know, I'm getting this, or no, I do know why, because of all these cards. They could be drunk texting you or drunk calling you, or like they could be intoxicated and they'll just like message you out of nowhere. Like they just think about you quite a lot. Yeah. And I feel like they feel like their life is a little bit out of control. So maybe, you know, like they really think about hitting you up, but again, they know that like you're not going to settle, okay? Even if you have settled in the past, whether it be with this person or someone else, you are not going to settle for anything less than what you deserve. So I feel like this person kind of feels like they need to free themselves, maybe do some shadow work, some healing, you know, kind of like better themselves before they can come back into your life. Because again, I feel like they think you're really high standard, high quality, and like they don't want to like be a loser in front of you. They don't want to like appear empty handed. So I do feel like that's something that they could be working on. And you know, they're kind of just stalking you from afar, spying on you from afar, seeing what's happening and things like that. So like they're still keeping tabs on you while whilst maybe like being a little bit more, while still working on themselves first and foremost, but also kind of just being cautious about like, you know, how they want to approach you and things like that. Yeah. So we also got reconciliation. This is really great. So I feel like all this thinking that they've been doing of you or seeing you or whatever is really going to cause them to reach out to you. I do feel like there is a really high chance that they'll message you. Okay, a really good chance that they will do that. Like they do want to return again with this Venus transit going on, especially in Cancer. Like I mentioned, Cancers, you know, are kind of known to have a hard time getting over the past, or they still live in the past, or you know, they kind of just like think about their exes quite a lot. You know, you are their ex, so like they have been thinking about you quite a lot. So if you've been feeling their energy, you know, that's literally the reason why. That's because they've been thinking about you, or like they're literally shooting their shot by thinking about you, or even manifesting you. I definitely do feel like this person has also been manifesting you, which is why they probably even see you a lot on their social media or think about you. You know, like if you see someone, that technically also means that you manifested them, you know, consciously or like unconsciously. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Island Time Wellness stack. Okay, so see what is going on for you. Ooh, we got the Dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. So yeah, I do feel like when it says coming to light, I feel like this has to do with them being a little bit more honest about their feelings. Like things are finally going to come to light. Like things maybe that they've even been going through. So for a lot of you guys, if you have been in separation and you're wondering why they haven't reached out, I just feel like they've kind of been like living life, like maybe, you know, okay, a couple of different things. I do feel like maybe one, they could either be going through something where maybe they're kind of indulging in bad habits so they don't feel qualified enough to be in your life. But two, like this does say lighthearted, so I just feel like, you know, they kind of have been like exploring, adventuring, things like that. But like even though they're kind of like, you know, traveling or kind of living out their life, like they still think about you. Okay, and I just feel like, you know, there's a lot of truth that's going to be coming to light in terms of how they feel about you. I feel like that's definitely something that they've been thinking about quite a lot. It's been coming to light for them, but then it's like it's also going to come to light in front of you, if that makes sense. Like they're finally gonna like come out and like tell you the truth, you know, speak their truth. You're gonna be finding out something, but finding out something good, okay? Like I even feel like if you guys have been kind of worried, like, oh, you know, why hasn't this person reached out to me? Did I do something wrong? Like, you know, it's not really you, it's them. And I feel like that's something they're gonna tell you. I do feel like there's something that's going on behind the scenes that you may not even know. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got. Yeah, okay, we did get stabbed in the back, so I do feel like there was some sort of element of heartbreak and pain, separation. You know, something could have been shocking. Maybe they just kind of broke up out of nowhere, like this just ended kind of fast or abruptly, or you didn't see something coming. But I feel like if they have stabbed you in the back or been untruthful or honest or something like that, dishonest, yeah, they're going to be giving you some sort of explanation. Okay, things, you're going to be finding out something, things will be coming to light, but in a good way. Like I'm not saying you're going to find out something you already don't know. I just feel like there's so much more that happened. Maybe things even might be clearing up. Maybe you think there's some sort of hanky panky going on, but like they're gonna give you some sort of explanation, and they're gonna be like, no, no, it wasn't that. Like, you know, you're just overthinking it. But this mostly just represents heartbreak, pain, separation. You know, so I do feel like they don't want to be in separation with you for long. I do feel like this has been painful for them. You know, this time off from one another has been kind of painful, so they do miss you quite a lot. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick one more card just for kind of like a, you know, last message kind of thing. Yeah. Ooh, we got Hand of Cards. Yeah. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options. Yeah, okay. So I feel like this totally clarifies everything I said about them kind of wanting to feel more qualified to be in your life, waiting to reach out to you. Seriously, I do feel like, you know, this person knows you have a lot of options, a lot of different people that are into you, and like maybe they feel like they're not stable enough to be in your life right now. They have some like self-improvement to do. They definitely have to fix a lot within themselves before they can come forward. So they're being strategic about how they want to reach out to you. I even feel like they watch your stories, and they maybe even thought about like, you know, or, and this is kind of just a metaphor, okay? Like I say stories on Instagram a lot, but this could even just mean like in real life, you know? Like they think about talking to you or reaching out to you, but like I feel like their gut instinct is to like react, like whenever they see something that you post or something that reminds them of you, they just want to be like, oh my gosh, haha. Like maybe even like, you know, if you guys exchange memes or something, like whenever they see a meme that reminds them of you, they really want to send it to you, but then they kind of like think, maybe even overthink, and they're like, like, you know, what if this person doesn't like, you know, receive me well? I do feel like there is an element of like fear of rejection even, but like I feel like this also just means they're thinking about what they want to say to you. Okay, so they're taking their sweet old time, but it's good because they feel feel like they want to be like a good contender. Again, I feel like this is some sort of like bachelorette thing, you know, like they're just kind of waiting to see what is going on with you, like kind of gauge your energy a little bit more, and then they'll reach out to you. So or like then they'll reach out to you and like, you know, talk to you about their actual feelings, have more deeper meaningful conversations. So yeah, that is what we got for you, pile 2. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that this reading resonated. You know, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. I also want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a video reading. So yeah, I will end the reading right here. Thank you so much, pile 2. I love you all. Love and light. Hi pile 3, welcome to your reading. So you all picked the beautiful clear quartz. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see what goes on through your person's mind when they see you. So whenever I say they see you, this could mean either in real life, on social media, in a dream, maybe people talk about you, they see signs about you. You know, there's so many different ways they could quote unquote see you. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see what that is, what goes on. We're also just going to be, you know, I'm going to be giving messages regarding their energy, where their head's at, their mind's at, maybe even what might be happening with this connection. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what we get. Ooh, we got the Fool. Okay, so this is all about a new beginning. This is all about like a fresh start. This is all about, even like passion, like, you know, like this is associated with Aries. Some, yeah, maybe someone could be an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house, which is the house of love and relationships. But I feel like your person really thinks back to like the beginning of your relationship, like all the fun times that you share, like, you know, that sort of like honeymoon phase you have when you're first just like talking to each other, hanging out, or like even like, you know, if it's been like kind of in and out, like whenever you get a message from them, like you get really excited, and like, you know, vice versa, like that sort of new feeling, that sort of new energy. I feel like that's something that your person kind of like wants in this connection, or they think about that. So I definitely feel like whenever they see you, it's like they kind of just want to hit you up, you know, they want to take you out, they want to yeah, take you out on dates, like have adventures with you, like just be a child with you, be like immature, fun, you know, silly. I feel like they think you're really fun to be with, you're really fun to hang out with. I just feel like there's so much more that they want to adventure with you, explore with you. Yeah, I'm just seeing a lot to do with like exploring. Maybe like, you know, this could be like exploring their feelings, or literally like, you know, traveling with you if that's something that, you know, they said they wanted to do. Yeah. Ooh, we also got the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups, very interesting. I feel like, yeah, look at this. This girl has just turned her back away from all these cups, and the cups could represent like different people. So I feel like they could have other people around them that are interested in them, but they've kind of just turned their back away and they just want you, okay? Or like they're kind of like, you know, like they think about, they think like you're the one that they had the most fun with, like you're the one that they really connected with well. And I just feel like other people aren't really cutting it for them. Maybe they even did try dating around and things like that, but it just hasn't been the same as with you. And like it's just, you know, you just incite something in them, ignite something in them that they just have not either felt in a while, or like maybe they tried seeking it elsewhere but they just didn't find it. Yeah, so that's also something that they think about. They just think about how great this connection was and how like well you connected in general, like you had this great bond. Yeah. We also have the Nine of Swords. Okay, very interesting. So this is more of like a tension card. This has more to do with conflicts, but like more like inner conflicts. Okay, so I feel like this person feels a little bit intimidated when they see you, and that it is, that's not really your fault, but I just feel like they get kind of nervous, or you know, they get kind of anxious even. Like I just feel like maybe there's something that they did that they feel like, you know, pissed you off, or maybe they feel like you're mad at them. Like I just feel like there's some sort of like anxiety factor, like as in maybe this person like whenever they see you, like I feel like if they don't talk to you or something like that, that could be it. Or like if they talk to you, they want to talk to you more, but there's something that holds them back, and that's kind of their own like maybe lack of self-esteem or lack of self-confidence, or them kind of just second guessing themselves in the sense that they kind of have no idea where you're at, or like maybe they think that you're a little bit mad, or maybe they're kind of just like, yeah, second guessing how you would respond to them. Like would you even react to them, would you even like, you know, receive them well, like would you how would you respond even? Like, would you be cold to them or something like that, okay? So I do feel like this person really thinks a lot about reaching out to you, but again, like they just don't really know where you're at. So I mean, there could even like, there's a little bit of immaturity going on here. I'm not gonna lie. So maybe this person could reach out to you. Like, this is kind of similar to what we got in pile one under like false pretenses. Maybe they'll be like, oh yeah, how are you? How are things going? Blah blah blah. But you know, or like they won't like tell you what's really on their mind, okay? So maybe even more than a how are you, like maybe they won't even get to that point. Maybe they'll like hit you up by sending you something super random, like a random meme, or like what do you call, kind of just like even maybe asking you about something totally irrelevant. Like, how like when you're young, like in school, you want to talk to your crush, you ask them about the homework or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like there could be some like sort of like immature, like low key like game playing, but like nothing like weird or like malicious. Obviously not like that, but more just like in an immature way. Because I feel like this person is kind of scared of rejection, or like they're just trying to gauge your energy. They're just kind of trying to see where you're at. I feel like they really, really like wish they could get into your mind. Like I wouldn't even be surprised if they watch tarot card readings on you or do something to kind of find out about your energy. So yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got. We got the, ooh, sorry, I can barely see this, Four of Wands. Okay, yeah, so this is all about like celebration, joyous times. I'm seeing so much about like, yeah, a lot of like wands, like which is like fire energy coming in, especially like Aries. This has to do with Venus and Aries. I just feel like they are really passionate about you, okay? Like they just want to party with you. They just want to like have fun with you, like go on a picnic or something like that. Like they really had so much fun with you, okay? They definitely think that you are super unique and one of a kind, and you're just so amazing in every way. Like there's never a dull moment with you. Like I just feel like even in silence, like moments of silence and things like that, like they still feel so much for you, which is why like I just feel like they have not moved on at all. Like maybe they even tried to, but like no one else has been cutting it for them the way that you have, okay? So yeah, I even see maybe a celebration in the future. Maybe you could be running into them at like a party or something, or like maybe, yeah, I'm seeing something to do with social media, posting about a party. Like maybe you'll see someone post about a party that they're going to be at, or something like that. That doesn't necessarily have to be the case, but this just has to do with like fun times and like rejoicing, and like maybe someone even has like a Venus in Aries, but they are really passionate about you and they still carry a flame for you, and they always will. Okay. We also got, yeah, King of Swords. Okay, this is really interesting. I feel like this person really tries to control themselves whenever they see you, like control, not being like overbearing, like this, control their emotions, okay? Like that's what I mean. I feel like this person really wants to reach out to you, just like DM you, like, or like whenever they see you in real life or something, like talk to you, but like maybe there's something that holds them back, and that's kind of their own mind. I feel like this person is kind of big on like having control over their own mind, emotions, kind of like imposing restrictions on themselves, because I do feel like this person is kind of scared of rejection, or they could have some sort of like ego around that, or which is why they're kind of like trying to gauge where you're at, or that's something that they'll definitely see. But yeah, I just feel like this person takes like calculated risks. Even like I do feel like there is this sort of like impetuous, or like kind of like impulsive, even reckless side to them, but weirdly enough, it sort of all balances out. Like we did get a lot of like air energy here as well, so like it's kind of a conflict between the mind and the heart. Like on one point, or like on one side they really want to reach out to you, but on the other they're just like, oh, should I do that, like what if they don't receive me well, yeah, I just feel like this person definitely does not want to be rejected. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Oracle of Shadows and Light deck. Okay, we got Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. Okay, so I do feel like you are going to be hearing from this person, okay, or there's a really good chance that you will. I'm seeing a lot to do with mental clarity, and either like, yeah, speaking your truth and seeking the truth. So this person's gonna like they really want to reach out to you and tell you what's going on, like with this clear solution. Like I feel like they want there to be some sort of solution or compromise. I just feel like for a lot of you guys, they have been like, either there's been some sort of like stalemate or stagnancy, or maybe there's some sort of like argument or something that happened, some sort of conflict that they just want to find a solution to, put to an end, put to a rest. yeah, but oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about that. Totally moved the camera, but yeah, like even the way that the camera moved, I just feel like there's some sort of like instability that went on, maybe even a tower moment, and it's like they just want to get past that, okay? Like they just want to like like have fun with you, be with you, relive the good times, enjoy the times that you had together. But I am seeing that like maybe this person kind of like holds back on like doing things in a mature way. Like I just feel like whatever they say versus what they feel doesn't match their like doesn't match sometimes. Like their words and actions could be like totally different. You know um yeah, whatever they're thinking doesn't exactly match how they express things. And I feel like with this clear solution card, this sort of reminds me of like Ace of Swords, Judgment. What's the Libra card? Uh the one with the scales. I'm totally forgetting that, but I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. That Justice. Yeah, yeah, I just feel like that's finally going to align, or there's a good chance that it will align. And when I say will align, I mean their mentality as well as, or like what's really going on versus what they actually end up telling you. Sorry if my voice cut off weirdly. Like there's some sort of like thing going on in the background. So yeah, if that's the case, I do apologize. And that's even what I'm seeing. I feel like maybe this person owes you an apology. They owe you some sort of mental clarity or explanation. I mean, you guys even did pick the clear quartz. That's so ironic and fitting that you drew the clear solution. It's like the clear quartz, and what King of Swords has to do with communication, and just we have a lot of air energy going on here, which has to do with like mental clarity in general. So yeah, I'm seeing maybe someone could be an air sign: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or seventh house, which is the house of love and relationships. Or someone could be a fire sign: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also did get cups. I'm getting maybe like Scorpio. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got. Ooh, we got Fairy of the Green World. Okay, the natural world needs you. Yeah, okay, I feel like this has a lot to do with nurturing the connection, really growing this connection. I feel like every time they see you, they're just like, dang, we made so much progress together. I just wish we got back together. I just wish, like, this there wasn't an end. Like, like I want to nurture this connection. They've definitely been like thinking about this quite a lot. So it's like they're planting it in their head, they're growing it in their head. I feel like they've been thinking about you a lot. Like even whenever, even when they see you, whether that be, on any platform or in real life or whatever, they can't stop thinking about you. Like once they see you, they just like you're on their mind quite a lot. Okay, I'm just seeing a lot to do with the mind and yeah, mental clarity and things like that. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the romance angel oracle deck to see what's going on, what else is going on. Yeah, so we got free yourself. Yeah, so it's time to take back control of your life. That's exactly what I was saying with this King of Swords. This person feels like they need to have control over their emotions. I do feel like, while we did get a lot of fire signs, these are kind of like or sorry, fire energy. I do feel like there's some sort of like, these aren't like the most like reckless fire signs. It's kind of like the more, like down to earth, like stable ones. Yeah. So I do feel like this person likes having fun, being adventurous and things like that. But at the same time, they want to free themselves of anything, like that doesn't serve them. Like I don't necessarily feel like this person has like really bad habits, or like if they do, like, I just feel like maybe they're even working on taking control of that. But like they're not like too reckless or impetuous as things go. But yeah, there is some work that this person still has to do. And I just feel like your person, they also feel a little bit anxious about that aspect. Like even with this Nine of Swords, as you can see, this has to do with like, yeah, kind of feeling anxious, like like feeling a little bit intimidated as to how people will receive them, like self-doubts, kind of second guessing yourself and things like that. So yeah, that's also something that I see going on. Oh my gosh, we got true love pile 3. This is so cool. Yeah, we got romance of a lifetime. Like seriously, this person sees something in you. Okay, the Four of Wands actually even has to do with like weddings. Okay, like as far as celebrations go, I am seeing something to do like with they even might want to marry you. Okay, for some of you guys, like they want to wife you up or husband you up, or have something a little bit more serious with you. 4 represents stability, and especially stability in love and marriage. Okay, so I feel like they want something more with you. I feel like they're finally getting out of there. Like, if they were in this like a player mode, casual dating mode, and like they want something more serious with you. Okay, like they really want to be able to give you everything that you deserve. And like this, this is true love. There definitely is love here. I even feel like this is all about like unconditional love as well. So yeah. A lot of feelings, a lot of energy, a lot of passion. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Island Time Wellness deck just to see what else is going on. Um, ooh, we got palm tree. Yeah, stability, security, permanence, growth. So this is what they want with you, okay? Like they want like more with you. They want to like grow with you, okay? They see you as someone who really grounds them. I even feel like maybe they could be like slightly the more reckless ones in this connection and you're like the more practical one. Practical one. I'm seeing like Fairy of the Green World. Maybe you could be an earth sign or have some earth in you, or like someone in this connection has that. But yeah, like I just feel like sorry, like I totally started there, but like I feel like this person's really nervous to talk to you. Like even the way, sometimes tarot card readers do their reading can indicate a lot about what's going on. But they feel like you're really someone that they can grow with, someone that they can have a permanent, long lasting thing with. You literally embody stability and security. Like I feel like you're straight wifey material or husband material. But like when they met you, they weren't quite ready for that. But like now that they think of it, like, now that they see you a lot, like, for a lot of you guys, I am sensing you're in separation. They're just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to let this person go. Like, I got to make my move and things like that, but I also gotta like make sure I'm a little bit more steady and stable within myself. So yeah, that's also what I'm seeing. And with this lantern fairy, for whatever reason, I channeled the hermit card, like some Virgo energy. Maybe someone could even be that, but this is all about seeking wisdom, seeking guidance, seeking enlightenment, and like really coming back or like having more meaningful conversation or reaching out, texting, calling when you're ready. Okay, like when you have something solid to offer. So I am getting, like, weirdly enough, a lot of earth energy from the oracle cards. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I know I said so many signs by now, but it's like this person is finally like seeing the truth of this connection. Yeah, she's literally holding a lantern. I'm so getting the hermit vibes. Okay, so they're just taking some time off to themselves to do some shadow work, grow, evolve. This even says growth, so that they can grow with you. Okay, like the biggest thing to, like, in a connection, the best thing that you can do is, feel secure and stable within yourself before, you commit to someone else. So I do feel like that's something that this person is definitely working on. Okay, they're growing up, they're maturing, and I feel like, that's all thanks to you. Like, you're really inspirational and motivational, and I just feel like every time they see you, they're just like, I'm not gonna lie, they second guess themselves with this Nine of Swords. Like, they even maybe feel a little bit like inferior, like, oh my gosh, this person's so like ahead in life, they're doing so much. Maybe they feel a little bit intimidated, which again, it has nothing to do with you. It has more to do with themselves and like their own, mentality and where they're at in their life right now. So yeah, okay, that is what we got for you, pile 3. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a reading. And yeah, I shall end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. So you all pick the Amethyst. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what goes on through this person's mind when they see you, whether that be in real life, on social media, in their dreams, if, people around them talk about you or they see signs about you, things like that. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick the cards. I already went ahead and pre-shuffled them and, like, did a premeditation on them. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what is going on for you, pal 4. Ooh, okay, we got 2 cards already. Oh my gosh, we got Judgment. We got Queen of Wands. We got Page of Wands, a lot of fire energy coming in here. Judgment, I also feel like has to do with Sagittarius, I believe. Yeah, don't worry too much about the signs, but I am seeing Aries, Leo, Sag so far. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house, which is the house of love and relationships. We got 2 of Wands. Okay, that's a lot of fire. Okay, there's a lot of passion in this relationship for sure, in this connection for sure. So regardless of whether or not, you're a fire sign, like I always say, don't worry too much about the signs. It has more to do with the messages associated with the cards rather than the signs. Ooh, we also got King of Wands. That is insane. I have never had a reading or a spread where every single card was of the same suit. Okay, let me go ahead and zoom into this a little bit more. Oops, sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Okay, so much bigger now. Okay, so on the very left we have Judgment, and what I'm getting from this is that your person has been doing a lot of thinking about this connection. Like every time they see you, whether that be in real life, social media, in their dreams, like they stay thinking about you. And I just feel like they think about all the good times that you had. They think about all the good memories that you had, which, like that's a really good sign, because sometimes when people see someone that they've been with, if they just stop feeling things for them, I mean, like they just see them, they just go past, blah, 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 like, they don't like think too much. But like, I feel like your person definitely stays thinking about you, like they see you and like everything just comes back. Like I even see like something about you, they just get reminded of all the good times. Like maybe if you post something on your story, like let's say you went on a boat ride or something when you were together, and then you post about a boat ride, they're like, oh, I remember when we did that. Okay, that's definitely one thing that I'm seeing. We also got the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is all about passion, ambition, fire. Your person thinks you are really ambitious, really passionate. I feel like they think that like you are killing it in life, okay? Like you are doing so well in all your endeavors. You are a total boss babe or king, or like just someone who is making moves, okay? Making strides in life. We also see this fiery dragon energy. Yeah, you are just getting it. You are living your best life. You are yeah, just such an inspiration. You are so motivational. I feel like a lot of people want to be around you. Maybe you could be posting stories about like the cool things that you're up to, like all the adventures that you've been on. Even if it's just like photography, like posting like food, like you're traveling a lot, you're doing a lot with your life, which is really cool. It's definitely a big feat. It's a good thing to. It's a big thing to be proud of. We also got a Page of Wands. Okay, so with the Page of Wands, I am seeing that your person really wants to like message you. I feel like every time they see you, they just want to freaking jump your bones, like they just want to message you. I feel like they're really like passionate about you too. Like seriously, like trust me, they think about the intimate times a lot, but like they just want to approach you with like full force energy. I just feel like there's so much that they have to like say to you. Like they just want to hit you up with everything. They just want to like update you with their life. I feel like you definitely did talk a lot. You definitely did you know make a lot of cool memories. You got to really know and understand each other on a deep level. Like this person can really say that they know you, and vice versa. I feel like you would talk on like multiple different platforms all the time. Like, you have Snapchat, Instagram, text, things like that. And like, yeah, they would just message you so much. And like, I just feel like they miss talking to you. You were a really good conversationalist. You were always so engaging. I just feel like you're so fun to be around. You're so fun to get to know. Yeah. Here we have the Two of Wands. So this person definitely thinks about making a move. Okay, I feel like this clarifies the Page of Wands pretty well. Two of Wands is all about thinking, or like wanting to adventure, thinking about the kind of like unknown, or like thinking about what could be, like thinking about making that move, thinking about coming towards you, thinking about like really just like they think about what things would be like if you were together, okay? But like look at the way he's literally holding the globe and contemplating. Yeah, they're definitely in think mode, okay? Like every time they see you again, I'm so sorry for the shaking, yeah. But every time they see you, they cannot stop thinking about you. They definitely, think a lot. Like I feel like they even overthink. Like they just think about what things would be like if you were together. Yeah, like what you would be doing right now. You know, and like I even feel like they have a lot to tell you. They have a lot to like reveal. Like there's so much that's on their mind that they just want to kind of like, you know, tell you all at once. Again, like I just feel like this person, like like how when you feel someone that you used to talk to a lot, that you literally used to give all your life updates to. Like seriously, this person is dying to tell you what they've been up to, okay? I even feel like this Queen of Wands, like they want to tell you like, look, I'm making strides with my life. You've really inspired me to do a lot. Like maybe they're starting a business, they're being really ambitious, passionate, they're going after their goals and dreams, and it's so amazing. We also got the King of Wands, so I do feel like you and your person are a really good counterpart, okay? You really complete and fulfill each other in a lot of great ways, and a lot of like like in every way. Like this is amazing, like getting the queen and king, especially of the same suit. I mean, now that's a big thing, like sometimes we get like, oh, page, oh, I mean, we did get the page, that's interesting, but we also got the king and queen, so like I mean that's good. Like I feel like that indicates compatibility. Your person also feels like you're on the same level. when it comes to a lot of different things. You connected in a lot of ways, and I just feel like maybe for your person, this is something that they have not seen in a while, pal. For like, I mean, seriously, like I do feel like they've been dating around a lot, like, before you, like they definitely did date around, or not definitely, but I mean, I just feel like they never connected with anyone until you. Like maybe they did have someone that they got along really well with, like, past like long term relationship or something, but then they kind of broke up, and then they started like, dating around, and they never really liked anyone until they met you. Like you're the only one that they felt like a real thing with, like a deep connection with. So yeah, that's really cool. So much passion, so much energy, so much like fieriness. Like seriously, I'm doing this reading in the middle of the night, and I feel like this reading is literally energizing me even more. Okay, like I have to be up early, but like seriously, I'll even like channel the energy of this reading. But like, they just feel like you're really energetic. Like even if you're a little bit on the quieter side, like you are making strides. Trust me, Pal 4. You're doing so much with your life. I feel like you're really diverse. You're really multi-talented. I even feel like sometimes you guys could spread yourselves thin. Like you're all over the place, but like sometimes you're just so busy. You're just so hectic. Like you're really fast paced, like at least more than you know. Like you do so much more than you know. You've accomplished so much, and like people really love being around that, especially your person. Okay, I feel like your person's definitely the kind of person that needs that kind of motivation. Because we got a lot of fire signs, we're missing other elements. Maybe your person could be a little bit like, a little bit more earthy. Like, don't worry too much about the signs, but I just feel like you have this sort of like, chutzpah and drive to you where you're just like, you motivate so many people, and like especially your person. And I just feel like whatever qualities your person lacks, they find in you, and maybe vice versa. Like you just balanced out each other in a lot of different ways, and I feel like you've opened up so many doors and opportunities for this person. They feel like you've really shown them a lot about themselves, shown them about their potential. And I feel like that's something that they always get reminded when they see you. They're just like, oh my gosh, this person is a boss, with a W. Yeah, but you just like, you're great, like you're amazing, and they think really highly of you. I definitely do feel like they put you on the pedestal quite a lot. Since we literally got the Queen and King of Wands, you're very well respected. I feel like you're really well known in your community. I feel like your person thinks you're really popular, or you have like a lot of people around you. You have a lot of guys or like a lot of girls hitting on you, sliding into your DMs. Like they think you're really like attractive, which is why like there's a lot of passion in this connection in general, and like they feel like they know that like they kind of have to have something solid to offer you in order to be in your life, in order to feel qualified to be in your life. So I even feel like they think a lot about what they should do to improve themselves. I feel like they're always on a constant self-improvement journey, and like that's something that you kind of showed them. Like that's something that you ignited in them. You're just like, yeah, like they're just like, I gotta step up to this person's level. Like I have to like step up my game and things like that. So yeah, they really admire you. I just feel like this was a really, really great friendship. Of course, there were definitely feelings, okay, and even strong feelings with all these like strong like wands cards. But yeah, there's so much passion, so much like yeah, a lot of passion, and trust me, this person really misses getting intimate with you, but I feel like you fulfilled them in a lot of different ways, okay? But I even feel like since there is a lot of fire, like I'm not gonna lie, you definitely could have clashed at times. Like that's the thing about like drawing like Queen of Wands and King of Wands, or usually even like, Queen and King of the same suit. Like sometimes you could be like so similar, like, sometimes like it doesn't like necessarily mean you have to be really similar, but there definitely could have been some sort of clash in some way, but it's not anything that you couldn't get over. Like I just feel like both of you are in this mentality where you just want the best, in this connection. Like I feel like you're even like getting ready to move forward. Like even if you have been feeling a little bit like of resentment or like pettiness or whatever, like you're like, yeah, let's move past that, like who cares? Like you don't even have that energy anymore to be mad. You're just like, nah, like, I feel like you are really energetic, but sometimes like you can feel drained. I even feel like you can fizzle out pretty fast. But like same with this person, I definitely feel like every time they see you, they're just like, oh my gosh, I miss being with this person. This was so much fun. We completed each other in such a good way. Like we were so compatible, things like that. Yeah, so I definitely feel like this person, that's something that they really want to tell you, even with this Page of Wands, like they want to tell you like everything that I just said, and like what you really mean to them, and what kind of feelings you ignite. Oh my gosh, we cut our hair. Yeah, what kind of like just all the feelings you ignite within them. Okay, like they cannot stop thinking about you. Oh my gosh. Oh, so fiery, so fiery. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Romance Angels deck just to see what other messages we have. Ooh, oh my gosh, this is amazing. We got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. I really feel like this person thinks that like you could be the one, okay? Like you could literally even be the love of their life for a lot of you guys. Like you ignite so much in them, and like there's so much passion that I feel like is gonna stay out like, or is going to remain till the end, okay? But I do feel like at times maybe there was a lack of communication, because like we're missing literally every other like like suit here, but like I just feel like there could have been more like an element of practicality. I do feel like maybe for a lot of you guys, obviously this won't resonate with all of you, but this could have been kind of like a no labels thing. Like maybe they labeled it as like casual dating. So it was like kind of missing that. It was missing some sort of structure. But I feel like, there's so much passion, there's so much love here. Like, I feel like that could definitely turn into something more. For whatever reason, I kind of channeled Friends with Benefits, like, that movie. That definitely could be the case for some of you, but like, not all of you. But I definitely, sorry, I say definitely so much, but with the Two of Wands, they think about what things would be like if you even took things to the next level. I feel like they're doing a lot of imagining and fantasizing about you, okay? And I feel like with this King of Wands, this does represent like an element of maturity. They are ready to come forward, or like they're getting ready to come forward and give you more, okay? Like we literally got the King and Queen, like that I just feel like that in general represents stability and something long term. I feel like they definitely graduated from Page of Wands to King of Wands, or we also got the Queen of Wands. So it's like maybe they could have been a little bit immature at times, and maybe they still are, but like they're learning, they're really growing. And I feel like you're probably the slightly more mature one. And again, they look up to you so much. Okay, like something that this person like sees or thinks about whenever they see you is that like you're really mature. Like I feel like you're literally wifey, or like or husband material. Like you're just someone that they want to be around for the long term. Yeah, I feel like you embody like fun, but also like stability and practicality. Yeah. Ooh, we got very soon. This is really cool. So I do feel like there's a really good chance that this person will message you. I feel like out of all the piles, this is definitely the pile where like action is gonna happen. If you were wondering about that, like I know this reading is, what they think about when they see you, but I also like giving messages about like where they're at, where their heads at, what they would tell you if they could. Yeah. So I feel like they want to message you. Like they've really, it's been in their mind. Like every time they see you, I just feel like they want to like fire react to your stories, or they just want to come and like, be impulsive, like come at you, like, not come at you as in like start beef, but like, I mean, literally just like talk to you, like, how with all this wands, like fire sign energy, like be bold, make that move, like be kind of like a, smooth kind of person, like suave. I don't even know what I'm saying at this time, but yeah, oh my gosh, it's so late, you guys. But they really just want to win you over. They want to woo you. They want to sweep you off their feet. Yeah. Okay, let's go and pick one more card from this deck. Yeah, we got it is safe for you to love. Okay, this is amazing. Yeah, this says open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. So I do feel like, this person at times they could have been missing that sort of security blanket. I feel like they thought love was definitely a gamble, or that's how they treated it, like, because maybe in their past they could have been hurt by someone, so now they just kind of take things casually, do things kind of, impulsively. But like I do feel like you helped open up their heart chakra. You showed them more about, um that like love is more than just like having fun and things like that. Like, there has to be some sense of practicality. You really have to be with one another during the hard times, for better and for worse, and sickness and health, things like that. So I just feel like this person is really maturing because of you. And like whenever they think about you, they really think about the impact that you had on them on a deeper level. And, some of the feelings that like you brought out inside of them. Like it's safe for you to love. I just feel like, for the longest time, for whatever reason, I channeled that Weekend song, like, oh, I know you've been, oh gosh, what are those lyrics? That song, like I feel it coming, like yeah, you've been hurt before, I know that, like things like that. Okay, I'm so sorry. Like I'd rather just say whatever I did than start singing it, because I'm the worst singer. But I did channel the Weekend song, I feel it coming. Like, things like they know that you've also been hurt in love before, like you kind of both have. So I just feel like maybe you um give off this sort of like, chill, casual demeanor, like maybe even flighty at times, but like, you both are pretty deep people, like deep down, okay? Like just because all these wands came up doesn't mean that you don't feel things deeply. In fact, sometimes, the people that kind of even are scared to like get in relationships are the ones that love really deep, because they've been hurt before. But like I feel like they're finally getting out of that phase, and now they're looking for something a little bit more serious, a little bit more stable. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Island Time Wellness deck just to see what other concluding messages we have here. Ooh, we did get stabbed in the back. So, yeah, I just feel like this means heartbreak, pain, separation, deception. But this sort of clarifies everything that I said about this person having gone through a hard time in the past, and that's why it's hard for them to love, or like, they feel like, their trust has been betrayed or something like that. And if they have stabbed you in the back, I definitely feel like they want to apologize for that. Like, again, like I said, they just want to patch things up. They just want to move on, move forward. I feel like that's the thing about, like, fire signs or fire energy. Like, they don't like keep things, like, they'll definitely remember things, but at the same time, they're ready to move forward. I definitely feel like they're really resilient, and like, they don't take things to heart too much, like, they don't really hold grudges. So I definitely feel like this person isn't like holding a grudge or anything, which is really positive. Yeah, which is a really great thing. Yeah, but I mean, we did get like separation and things like that. So if you have been in separation, I feel like it's been really hard for this person because you had so much fun together. I even feel like you guys had that best friend vibe. You got along really well. Yeah, and they really miss that and they really want that. Okay, we also got heart with the keys. So welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together. Yeah, I feel like this sort of corresponds with, it is safe for you to love. And they even really like you. Yeah, but I'm seeing that their heart chakra is opening up because of you. Like, I feel like, maybe in the past, like, they kind of just, chilled around and things like that. Or even when they met you, they weren't really looking for anything serious, but they ended up, like, really liking you and having feelings for you. This literally says, like, romance is blooming. Like, they want to date you, okay? Like, they have a lot of fun flirting with you. Again, there's a lot of passion in this connection and things like that. They love flirting with you, but I do see that, like, they want something more with you, okay? Like, I feel like it is really fast paced and things like that, but I also feel like, again, this does need a little bit of, like, that element of practicality, stability, and things like that. So, I feel like that is something that they're working on. The funny thing is, like, there's sort of a juxtaposition between, like wands, it's a really fast moving sign, but like when it comes to like their development and development in terms of like maturity and things like that, it might take some time for them to, um, come through with that. But I feel like, seriously, like, you hold the key to their heart, okay? Like, meeting the one. I mean, seriously, if there's anyone that they see a future with at the moment, it would be you. Okay, like, I feel like you're the closest thing that they want to like a wife or husband or something like that. I mean, they really want something long term with you. They really, really do like you, and I feel like their feelings just get deeper and deeper the more they see you. They just grow more. I channeled that, other song, like, Kiss Me Through the Phone. Like, every time I see ya, my feelings get deeper. Yeah, this is what I mean. I am so tone deaf. I cannot sing, but sorry for that if I killed your ears. But yeah, I mean, seriously, this person feels so much for you, so much intensity, so much passion, so much energy, but also a lot of feelings. So yeah, that is what we got for you, Pal 4. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I do want to let you know that this is just a general reading for the collective. If you do want a more in-depth reading, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a video reading. And I also want to say that, yeah, if this pile didn't resonate, you can, of course, go ahead and pick another pile. I don't know if I said that or not already, but yeah, just wanted to get that out there. So yeah, I shall end the reading right here. Thank you so much once again, pile 4. Love you all. Love and light.